Hello, and welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today, a trip to the town of Nagahama, which is located on Lake Biwa, the largest lake in Japan. And I've reviewed a number of their beers. I have a playlist. You can check them out and see how those are. And this is one of their newest beers, and I have gotten a lot of them. They tend to be quite easily available in the area of Japan where I live, which is a central part of Japan. They have a kind of tie-up with a chain of stores called Liquor Mountain. And so whenever you go to Liquor Mountain, you can check out their beers, and whenever they have something new, it generally appears right there, and you can buy it. And this is a beer from them. It's called Nagahama Berry Ale. And I'm going to talk a little bit about Nagahama right now. So first, it's towards the north end of Lake Biwa. Take a look at the map that you see next to my head here. And in the town of Nagahama, they have a brewery and a restaurant. And the restaurant is, I think it's probably, maybe people go there more for the food and the entertainment than the beer, but they do have some good deals throughout the year. For example, sometimes pitchers off, quite discounted. I went there once and we just bought tons and tons of pitcher. I think it was something like $1,500 for a pitcher, something crazy. Currently, their Nomi Hodai price, didn't I write it down? Their 3-hour Nomi Hodai, in the case here. But they have events throughout the year, short music concerts, and a Christmas event is quite big. And on their website, they do have a lot of information about the food and about the events, the musical events, but not a lot about the beer. So it was a little bit hard to find information about this beer at first. So that's enough about Nagahama Roman beer, but let's take a look at this beer today. And it is called Nagahama Berry Ale, and it is their most recent beer as far as I know. It's considered a flavored fruit beer, and it's 5% alcohol, 24 international bittering units. When I checked on Rate Beer, there was only one rating, and it was pretty high for a beer of this type, 3.6 out of 5. Untapped, there were only 11 ratings, and a little bit lower, 3.18 out of 5. So this was released at the end of November last year, 2023, so it's about 4 years old. Perhaps I should have had it a little earlier. And they say it's the first low malt beer they have made. And low malt means with a substantial amount of adjuncts, in this case fruit. It's made with blackberry, blueberry, black currants, and strawberry. And you see illustrations of all of those right here. Black currants are also called cassis as well. The malt is from Canada and the United States, and they use mixed berry puree, wheat, malt, and hops. They don't specify the hops, unfortunately. And it cost me 660 yen, a little bit pricey, but that's the way it is these days. 660 yen, which would translate into $4.30 and 4.05 euros. Okay, all right. So here's another map of Shiga Prefecture, and you see in the dark is Shiga Prefecture. Shiga is one of the few landlocked prefectures in Japan, and the blue here is Lake Biwa, and you can see where Nagahama Roman is. It's on the eastern side of the lake, pretty far up to the top of the lake. And Biwa is, if you notice the shape here, it looks like an upside down lute. Apparently that's what they thought it was when they first had cartographers to show the shape of different physical features here, and the lake apparently looked like a lute, a kind of medieval sort of stringed instrument. So hence the name. The name Biwa means lute in Japanese, and so that is why it's called that. Let's give this a go. I'm not a big fruit beer fan, but I can have them occasionally, I guess. Some people love fruit sours, and I really don't care for them all that much. Okay, it is rather reddish brown with an off-white, sort of frothy head of foam. And carbonation, cannot really see it coming up. Let's try aroma. Certainly does smell fruity. Maybe a touch of citrus blossom. It's primarily fruit. Malt seems kind of minimal. Okay, it is a melange of different berries for sure, and it tastes that way. Pretty nondescript overall. No one element really stands out. It is blended, but a very one-dimensional experience for sure. Yeah, if I had to pick out any one berry, I guess I would say strawberry. Yeah, much more familiar berry, of course, than either blackberry or blueberries. And as a puree, I don't know what any of those. I mean, you've had jam, certainly jams with those fruits in them, but and blackcurrant as well. But not a lot to say about this one, unfortunately. It doesn't really stand out in any way. The one rating on Rate Beer was 3.6. I could not go that high. I would probably give it maybe 3.0. The Mendoza line. Yeah, but maybe it doesn't even deserve that. Quite a disappointment. Nagahama has been improving. They have had their brewery going for quite a while, over 25 years, and they used to have a big problem with yeast in their beer. Not a problem, but a flavor and aroma problem. Every beer, no matter the style, smelled like the house yeast, and they've taken care of that recently, thank God. Yeah, in any case, this just doesn't do it for me. Sorry. If you're a fruit beer fan, you might want to go try this out. Check it out at Liquor Mountain stores, and they should probably have this on sale for you. Okay, and that is it for today. Hope you're doing well. Please have a very good day. Bye bye.